Okay, doing a breakdown of my bug out bag. Last video I went over the fishing tackle and the fishing poles. I am now going to move on to, let's see, what are we going to move on to? The stuff that I had in this day bag that I had brought with me when me and my daughter went hiking over the weekend. We went hiking, then we went back. We didn't take our fishing poles, so we went back to try to catch some fish. And anyway, one of the things that I have is this little mesh bag. Mesh bag is kind of nice. I could, with some sticks, I could build a frame and turn this into a minnow trap. Take the head of that down to a small little bit there, and throw some bread in there or whatever I got, and I could probably catch some minnows, maybe even some crabs or crayfish. But inside here I have some gloves, just some old jersey gloves, and uses of the jersey gloves obviously is to protect your hands if you need to work hard or something, if you need to warm your hands. It's cotton, so you could turn it into char cloth if you need to, but it'd be a pretty bad waste of a good resource until it was worn out. Camouflage t-shirt, a large t-shirt. This does a couple different things. One is you can wear it, you can put it over the top of whatever you're wearing. It stretches to be very large. I can take my blue bag and turn it into a, what's going on here? Turn it into a camouflage bag. If I needed to, okay? Another thing I've used this for is headband. So, very versatile. Very versatile. This one little t-shirt does a tremendous amount of tasks besides filtering water, you know, drying off, whatever. Okay, you can think of a million uses for a camouflage t-shirt, right? Okay, so this is concealment. What if you didn't want to be concealed? What if you wanted to be found? What if you wanted to be protected? What if you're walking along the edge of the road, you want to be run over by a car? So I have this band that can be put around your pack in a vertical or a horizontal fashion. It's reflective and it's bright. So that's what that is for. It has a clip on it, and it can be used for also a tourniquet if you needed to. So that's what that's for. This is also adjustable, so you can make it smaller, you can make it bigger. Okay. Warning signals, warning devices. Okay, another item is a fluorescent orange jacket, fluorescent orange vest. Now, obviously it's bright, it can be used for signaling. You can throw this over the top of your shelter if you wanted to. You could wear it if you're hiking and you want to be seen. Or you can use it as a dip net. You could make a stick frame and make a hoop at the end, and you could use it as a dip net to catch some minnows, some crayfish. And there's the net, the mesh net that I keep all that in. That's what I was telling you. You could use that for a minnow trap if you wanted to. Okay, there's that. that's, let's see, let's keep going. That was not a whole lot of stuff. The watch that you've seen in the video that I show how to use the time to tell north, south, east, and west. This was an old watch, and I thought it'd be great for the purpose that I'm using it for, because it's old, it's beat up, it was free, and this lens also, in worst case scenario, can be popped out of there. I don't know how well it would come out, but it's actually a concave or convex lens. So if that was taken out, you could use it for a fire starter if you needed to. But it's there's light, a timer, all sorts of an alarm if you needed to keep your get up at a certain time while you're out in the woods. I weaved the band myself with put some clips on it I got from Wally World, and the compass is on there as well. And I don't use this for anything except for when I go in the woods. I slap it on, so I got a compass. But so long as I know what time it is, don't really need the compass. So check that video out if you haven't seen it. It tells you how to use the time to tell your direction. Alright, so that's that. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, this is a good one. Contractor's 3 mil garbage bag. Inside of a Ziploc bag. This garbage bag is big enough to use as a poncho, you'd hate to cut it up and use it for anything, but I tell you, you could slit it open and make a canopy out of it. It's about 4 feet tall. It's about 3 feet wide. So that is a pretty good size plastic sheet if you needed it to. You could also use this to make a ground still if you needed to. You wouldn't even have to really cut the bag up any to do that. It's large enough. You could dig your pit and throw your cup in there and collect some water. So very handy. Let's see what else we got. I threw these in here earlier. These are just an extra pair of tactical pants. But don't wear these every day. Just kind of when I'm hanging out in the woods. Binoculars. Notice everything's in a Ziploc bag. I hate to fall in the water and get my stuff all wet. But anyway, binoculars. I picked these up at the thrift store for like $1.25, man. They're Bushnell, 8x21. I couldn't have asked for a better deal. Okay. All of my stuff, all of this stuff in these bags are common man. I don't have a lot wrapped up into this stuff, but it's stuff that I can count on, and I've either made it myself or I got it secondhand and made my kit affordable. Anybody can do this. Anybody can have this type of stuff. You just got to look for it and build it slow. This is a fire piston. I did another video on this. I've added a few things to it since. But real quick, I'll pull it out. I'm going to just go ahead and do this real quick. This is a concave drilled out section in the end of that. There's a couple of O-rings on there. And there's right now there's char cloth in it. So what you would do is get it started, and the string is on there just because geez, rope is invaluable, and I have twine on here. So if I don't have any grass or cedar bark ready to go, I can take this off and make a bird's nest out of it to start a fire with. But anyway, what you do is, either way, you basically compress this thing. So this extra out of my way. There we go. There. There's your fire starter. So you drop that ember into your bird's nest that you've made, and voila, you've got fire. So that's the fire piston.